Hello, future teachers of the United States. Today I'm going to talk about how you can prepare for a Zoom interview, and I will give you some tips. So, it is very likely that if you are trying to go to the US as a teacher, you will be doing some sort of Zoom or Google Meet online interview. Who am I? I'm an international teacher recruiter, and I've helped hundreds of people move to the US, so I have seen what works and what does not work. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so the first thing you want to do, and this might seem obvious, but you want to test your devices. So you want to test your laptop, make sure that's working, your camera, Wi-Fi, especially if you're coming from a country where you don't have a strong Wi-Fi. You might have to go somewhere and use their Wi-Fi. And pay attention to your background. So when I move my chair like this, you can't really see. It looks like I could be anywhere. There's a printer right here. I'm actually in my room. But, it doesn't look like I'm in my room, which is good. You don't want to see my bed in the background, even though I think earlier in the video you could. But when you're doing an interview on Zoom with a potential employer, you do not want to have something in your background that makes it look like you're in your bedroom. I had a man do an interview literally in bed. You could see that his headboard was there. It's just not a good look. And then he also called the interviewer bro. Please don't do that. I know these sound obvious, but some people, they don't pay attention to that. Also, make sure your face is well lit up. We want to be able to see you. We don't want it to be very dark. At this point in the video, I think you should understand that it's expected that you are on camera. So if they are doing a Zoom, a Google Meet, whatever, Teams, you are expected to be on camera, and that camera is expected to work. Sometimes to save bandwidth and Wi-Fi, I always turn off my cameras if it's not that serious. But when it comes to a job interview, you need to be on camera. So therefore, it's even more important that you're connected to good Wi-Fi, and you want to dress the part, right? You want to dress professional. You want to dress like you're going to school. You want to dress in a way that when they see you, they can envision you working at their school. You have no idea what I'm wearing at the bottom, right? I could be in my underwear. I'm not. But that's not a big deal because no one can see it. But, up top, I've got on a cardigan. So would I wear this for an interview? I mean, it's fine. I would probably, just because it's me, I'd wear something a little bit more professional, but a sweater like this would be fine too. Anything professional, especially from the waist up. I would also do the bottom just to feel like, you're in the mood, you're dressing for success, but please, please, please dress professionally and like you're going to school. No one ever should go into an interview blind, right? And you don't have to, especially with the internet. So do your research. You should know things about the district. You should know things about the school. You should have definitely visited the district's website and the school's website. Do some research on the community. Most schools in the US have their own Facebook or Instagram pages, which are a bit more intimate than their website. So you can see, soccer tryouts just happened. And by the way, we say soccer, not football. Football is American football that you throw with your hand. I know it's confusing. But, some kid just won a robotics fair. Anything that makes it look like you did your research is going to be a huge plus for you. And then you can also weave these things into your answers. Oh, I saw that, someone from your school just won a chess tournament. Oh, that's great. Oh, I saw you guys just got a new laboratory. I would not use the phrase you guys, by the way. I would say you all. You guys is just a bit too casual. But I saw you all, got a new lab, or anything you can do that makes it look like you did your research is going to be a plus. Something that is unique to you is going to be your teaching experience, even internationally. So you might be coming from a country where Maybe you don't have access to the same technology people in the US do or students in the US do. That's fine. But make sure you describe the value that you can give to that school by hiring you, because technology and those things can be taught, but you do have a very valuable experience. Maybe you do things a little bit different back home where you are right now. That can be an extreme asset, right? You've got this amazing global perspective, so make sure you share that within the interview. Another type of question you can almost guarantee will be in an American teaching interview is going to be questions on classroom management. What would you do if a child's not listening to you? What do you do if a kid is acting out? How do you manage a classroom? These are things that you can prepare for, and honestly, I would start implementing these things in your classroom right now. The biggest feedback I get from school districts is international teachers always know the content. So it's never a content issue wherever that teacher came from. That's never been an issue in my experience. And I've worked with hundreds of teachers. Content was never the issue. It was always classroom management. Please do not think that every child in the US is a little angel. Some of them are, and some of them are not. So a classroom management, at least one question you can almost guarantee is going to be asked in the interview. And don't forget, this is also your opportunity to interview the interviewer a little bit. You can ask questions like, what professional development is available? Don't ask that question if you're not interested in professional development. Please don't, because once they hire you and they see that you're not interested in it, it's gonna look even worse for you. But there are so many things you can ask. You can ask about the community. You can ask what extracurriculars are available. You can ask, anything about the schedule, even about the town itself. There's so much that you can ask, and you should ask, because it looks like you have an interest in the interview and that you did your research. And the last tip I want to give you is to be beautiful. Be yourself. Please be yourself. Please be original. That is so important. You have to understand that these people are interviewing people for hours, if not all day. So whatever you can do to stand out, and the only way you can stand out is if you're true to yourself and true to who you are. And you are unique. You are beautiful. You are a beautiful person. You're unique. This is why you're getting the interview in the first place. So please be yourself, be original, be creative. Don't just copy what everybody else is doing. YouTube is a great resource to practice interviewing, practice what type of questions are there, what responses are like, but don't be like a parrot and just copy all the responses. Please, please, please be yourself. This is the biggest piece of advice I can give you, is just to be yourself. And I have had interviewers multiple times tell me, oh, it sounds like everybody sounds the same. I used to, if you did an interview through me, through our company, I used to send people YouTube links on how they could prepare. I stopped doing that because everybody would repeat those answers to the interviewer. And by the time that person has interviewed 3 people and everyone's answers sound the same, it's not a good look, right? So please, please, please be yourself. There's nothing in life that is more special than being yourself. At the time of recording this video, our beloved country music singer Dolly Parton in the US passed away, and she was a big champion for education and literacy as well. She was a huge philanthropist, and her whole thing, because she was a very fabulous, over-the-top lady, was to be yourself, and she really encouraged everybody to be themselves. So in honor of Dolly Parton, I encourage you to be yourself, not only just to be true to yourself, but also it will help you stand out in the interview. My last tip, please do not ask about the salary. That is not the time. If the school is interested in you, they will send you a contract where you can read all about the salary and your benefits. thank you for tuning in, and please send this video to someone who needs it. And if you have a Zoom interview coming up, good luck. You've got it.